That's hard. I'm gonna say it again because I want to make sure you catch it. It's one thing to be broke, but you do.
First pick with the second pick in the 2012 NBA draft. Select Anthony Davis. The Charlotte Bobcats select Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
It is the first time ever that the top two picks in the NBA draft have come from the same school. Bradley Beal celebrates his 19th birthday. An emotional moment for Dion Waiters.
I ain't stopping for nobody. I got work to do and I'm gonna do it.
I'm not the best. I'm not the brightest. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. And I'm running circles around the dude who graduated from Michigan State as summa cum laude. Going to the league since you was a kid, they've been hooking you up with stuff. You don't even have to pay for stuff. Like stuff you should have had to pay for. You didn't have to pay for it because they knew you was coming to the league. And now what happens is you don't face some adversity out there that mama can't get you out of. That daddy can't rescue you when you get out there in game 5. He can't rescue you. When you on the free throw line, you by yourself. You by yourself and you in their territory. And the crowd is chanting, mama can't save you now. Daddy can't save you now. What's wrong with some of y'all? You so gifted. You so gifted, that's your problem. Your giftedness is gonna kill you. Because while you gifted, what you gotta understand is gift will only take you so far. You gotta have heart to win a championship. To go to the finals, it's gotta be more than just this and this. It's gotta go from here and here. Because everybody say we wanna win it all. Everybody say they number one. We gonna be number one. You gotta hear, but some of y'all ain't gotta hear. And it ain't until you get it here that you become a champion. I'm not the smartest, but you will not outwork me. I wake up every morning at 3 o'clock. We got home from the University of Cincinnati at 2:45. I still didn't go to bed. At 3 o'clock, I went on my walk, my hour-and-a-half walk with God, came back in, did some work. Are you hearing me? You might be smarter. Your family might come from privilege. Your daddy might own a company, but you will not outwork me. You will not have more drive than I have, more passion than I have. And I'll beat you every single day because I got passion. You will not wake up in the morning because you spoiled. You will not get up before 8. You will not get up before 6. I will out-rep you. And you push up every day. I'm going. I'm doing more and more each day. I'm trying to do them until I can't do them no more. I'm doing sit-ups every day. I will outwork you. And I'm telling you, you go out there and like Cal, you show up. They can't outwork you. If you win 7-0, they can't outwork you. You know, it's a whole lot of NBA players, but you ever notice when you watch the game, there's just some guys, they just on a whole different type of level, right? And when I study, so I'm gonna give you 3 things, I'm letting you go. I'm gonna give you 3 things that's within these people that make them do what they do. And one of the things, if you've ever watched Michael Jordan, if you've ever watched Kobe, and I'm not a fan of either of the two, but I love greatness. You ain't the only one doing what you're doing. And there's some kid who didn't get to come here, and he's pissed that he didn't get to come here. He thought he should be here too, and guess what he's doing? Why you in here listening to me? Why you getting your shoes? Why you getting your Michael Jordan gear? Why you feeling like, yep, I made it. I'm one of the top 20, baby. There's some kid who didn't get to make it. And right now, he's trying to take your spot. Right now, he said, yep, he beat me to the Classic, but I get him in the NCAA. I get him next year. If I don't get him in, I get him after that. And I see him in the pros, and I get him in. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So you got an opportunity, but you got to separate yourself. And so I'm telling you that this, listen to me very closely. My sweetest commercial that MJ did, you know the commercial where, you know, Michael just talking about how he made the game look, he apologized for making it look so easy. I'm from Detroit. I can't stand Michael Jordan. We probably would have won about 4 championships had it not been. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Thomas, Michael Wade, Vinny Michael Wade. We had the Spiders. We had it going on. Rick Mahorn. I mean, we was murdering them. Michael Jordan came in and was like, nope. telling you, don't get from the C thing. I dare you for one time in your career, I dare you to exhaust yourself. I dare you to leave every single thing on the field one season. Everything, walk off exhausted. Like Mike when he got 45 with the flu. He had the flu. Like for real, let's be honest. One of your players got the flu and they tell you I got the flu, I can't play. You're like, cool, I understand. We'll catch you next game. Mike was like, I got this, don't worry about it. But Mike, you got the flu. My flu is still better than your normal game, all right? Whatever your little game is, my flu gonna outdo your game. So I'm gonna play. The thing that I love most about Michael Jordan was the last time he lost to the Pistons, he cried. He walked off the court with the tears in his eyes. You know that one when you lose and you ain't got no sportsmanship? You know that one? Normally, you lose, you just man up. You don't want to shake their hand, but you do it anyway because that's a part of the game. But when you get so tired of losing, when you get pissed, when you can't take losing no more, you lose the whole shaking the hand and you just walk off. And Mike walked off with a tear in his eye. And let me tell you something. He walked off and said to himself, this will be the last time the Pistons ever beat me again. I dare you to show up. Listen to me, I dare you to just say, you know what? I'm not gonna save nothing this year. I ain't gonna save nothing. This year, I'm everything I got. Coach getting everything. Everything. Whatever they ask me to do, I'm doing that beyond. When I leave this year, I ain't gonna have nothing left. And why do I say that? I'm a runner. I run long distance. Some days when I run, I go 6, 7. But when I finish, I'm not breathing hard. Raise your hand if you know what I'm talking about. I just finished doing 6 miles, but I'm not breathing hard. Raise your hand. You know exactly what I'm talking about. No, raise your hand if you've ever experienced it. You've done what you're supposed to do, but at the end of the day, you're not really breathing real hard. Raise your hand. You put the workout in. You did exactly what you're supposed to do. You did your exercise, you did your reps, but you still, you good. Tell me if you know a time when you ran so hard, you worked so hard, that you felt your chest. After you finished, you felt your heartbeat. Right? You ever worked so hard, you felt that blood, like you could taste blood, you worked so hard. Right, you sweating, and you knew when you finished, you had to sit down and get you something to drink because you knew you didn't have no more to give. Raise your hand if you had that experience.
It's all about desire. You just got to come out here and do what you got to do. We wanted it real bad, you know, and me as a leader, I had to come out and do my best. Somehow I found the energy to just stay strong. I wanted it really bad.
Are you hearing me? There's greatness in you. And you mean to tell me you're never going to reach your full potential? You mean to tell me you're never going to be what you've been called to be? That you're not going to do what you've been called to do because you are afraid? Listen to me. The boogeyman ain't real. That's why I need you to understand that you can have it. For real, you can have it. But it's going to be a fight. And if you're willing to put up the fight, I'm telling you, at the end of the fight, it's going to come victory.